Hi. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about today. Um, when early on in my rounds, a very nice lady, Carol Eisner, came on and she did a vlog showing some jeans that she had bought that were like she had a goal for when basically at what point at what size she would buy these jeans for herself. And I really liked the style. I had never heard of the brand ever, but I always sound like a Valley girl ever. Um, but anyway, I really like the embellishments and I really like the jean, and I kind of looked them up online, and they were spendy, and but I kind of told myself, okay, you know, when I get to that point, and I even thought about buying a pair as like an incentive, and this is kind of my little tip to you today, is probably don't do that because number one, they are spendy. But number two, you really have no idea what size you are going to end up when you're on HCG. Because I know I've said this in the past. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm not being a big repeater. But I'm in sizes that I had absolutely no belief I could do now. There is no way I would have bought the size jean that I buy, thinking that was, wait, how am I trying to say this? Like, for instance, I would have definitely, my goal, if I would have bought them prior to, would have been a lot bigger size jean, and then they would end up being too frickin' big, and then a total waste of money. And sad because they're really cute, and I wouldn't have wanted them to be too baggy. So instead, what I did, and I did a vlog about this, like I said, early on, was I showed different jeans I was getting like at Goodwill. And there's also the Buffalo Exchange is another store. I don't know how many other states and stuff have that, but basically it's kind of like a consignment store. People have brought the stuff in, and it's gently used. I can't tell you the cool stuff I got when I got my jeans at Goodwill. I mean, I got Juicy Couture. I found this other brand called Plastic, which it's funny. I'm not like a designer girl. It's like as long as I like what it looks like, then after I get it, if I want to like kind of research and just kind of figure out, because like first I also like getting deals. I like to get the finds. So when I went to the Goodwill, let's say that brand Plastic, I had never heard of it. So after I bought them, because I liked them anyway, then I looked it up online. And, these jeans I was buying, even though I was not, you know, uh, I was not recognizing the brand names, they were spendy. I mean, whoever bought those originally were paying a pretty penny for this stuff. And one of my friends actually pointed out to me, which was kind of I thought kind of a funny analogy, is that those were probably in such great shape, like they were basically, it looked like they had never been worn because someone probably did buy them as their jeans for their goal, and then maybe never even hit their goal. One day when they're cleaning out their closet, got so like mad because these jeans have been sitting there for as long as they had without being touched. They just finally just shove them in the Goodwill bag and say, "Forget it, I'm done with it." Um, so anyway, I was able to get through the interim of all my size changes very cheaply by using Goodwill. And then actually I didn't even go to Buffalo Exchange until I was really actually down into smalls when it comes to tops. But that was actually my first shopping experience where basically I was trying on and buying all these small tops, which I've never been a small. Maybe when I was an adolescent. I don't even think I was a small when I was an adolescent. Yeah, maybe when I was a toddler. I don't know. Anyway, now I'm being silly. But so anyway, uh, I hadn't seen that brand that Carol Eisner showed as far as in stores all this time. So the stuff I have been kind of treating myself to is I've bought myself a couple of True Religion jeans, and I basically just live in those most times. And those were size 26, and I've shown those in other vlogs too, and I like them. I really like how they feel, and when you do invest a little bit more money into something, once you're at goal, so they won't become a waste, obviously it gives you that much more incentive to stay that size, because heaven forbid you don't want to end up growing out of them. So that definitely helps as an incentive for me. So now the big reveal. See how I cut myself off from rambling? The after Christmas sales, there's some outlet stores out here, and not only did I find this brand of jean that Carol Eisner was like rocking, seems like so long ago, but I was able to get them at a outlet price plus an additional 15% off of that. So I'm not going to model them, but I just want to show you them to you because they're just really cute and I'm really excited. And I'll show you the size so you can see that, that is the size. Okay, so I bought two, okay? So here's the first one. Look how cute this pocket is. Rocking the pocket. And so the brand is Miss Me, Missme. And like I said, I had never heard of them before Carol Eisner was rocking her pair. And so there's the front thing. And of course you see neener, size 26. All right, so that is the first pair. Okay, and then going get the hair out of my way. Another pair of bam 26, and this one just has the one button in the front, and then the pocket. Gotta rock the cute pockets. Bling bling bling. Yeah, so that's that. It's so funny because in the screen, these jean butts look huge, but like you could see, it was a size 26. So anyway, so I've been enjoying those. They do fit a bit different than True Religion, which is totally fine. They actually come in a little bit more on the waist, but that doesn't bother me. Size-wise, it's still very comfortable. So that's that little tidbit for the day, is to save up for your treats, as far as your clothing treats when it comes to when you hit your goal. And just remember, you are most definitely, positively, as long as you work this plan, you're going to end up finding yourself smaller than you've ever dreamed possible. So, yay. Thanks. Bye.